All right, this the episode you all been waiting on. We got two juggernauts going head to head, right? T.I. versus 50 Cent. Now, I know what you thinking, but M. you from Georgia, man. You a Southern boy. So you already gonna be biased. Let me tell you something. Hey, I love both of these two rappers. Both of these two moguls. They are in my top 10. But you know how we do on the Uncommon Path. We don't do no low frequency stuff, all right? We're gonna break it down strategically. You know, we build systems over here. So button up your coat, put your seatbelt on. I'm gonna take you for a real ride. Let's go, the Uncommon Pathway. Let's talk about it. T.I. versus 50 Cent. Not just music, not just hits. We talking catalog. We talking numbers. We talking impact. We're talking business. We're talking legacy. And I'm not doing this the regular way. This is the uncommon approach. Because when two legends go head to head, you don't just ask who had the better song. You ask this: who built the stronger empire? Who had the bigger cultural wave? And who played the long game better? Let's break it down. Round one, the debut impact. 50 Cent enters the game in 2003 with Get Rich or Die Tryin'. First week, 872,000 copies. Let me say that again. 872,000 first week. That album went diamond level conversation status. Over 12 million sold worldwide. The club becomes a cultural reset button. That wasn't just a song, that was a takeover. Now T.I., he dropped them series in 2001. Didn't move like that. But then came trap music in 2003, platinum. Then Urban Legend, platinum. Then King, #1 on Billboard 200. So here's the difference. 50 Cent exploded. T.I. ascended. One was a nuclear bomb. The other was a calculated climb to the throne. Uncommon observation. Explosion gets attention. Ascension builds longevity. Let's go with round two. Album sales and catalog depth. Let's talk numbers. 50 Cent has sold over 30 million albums worldwide. Major albums: Get Rich or Die Tryin', The Massacre, Curtis, Before I Self-Destruct, Animal Ambition. The Massacre did over 1 million first week. He had back-to-back dominance in the 2000s. But here's the thing. After 2007, momentum shifted. Now, T.I., on the other hand, he has over 10 studio albums, multiple platinum plaques. You got King, Paper Trail, Urban Legend, Trap Music. Paper Trail alone produced 2 #1 Billboard hits. And T.I. see across the 2000s, quietly elite. So here's my uncommon approach perspective. 50 had higher peaks. T.I. had more sustained balance. Are you judging the mountain or the range? Round 3, Billboard hits. 50 Cent in the club, 21 Questions, Candy Shop, just a little bit. Many Man, he dominated radio. He was unavoidable. But T.I., What You Know, Whatever You Like, #1. Live Your Life featuring Rihanna, #1. Dead and Gone, Bring 'Em Out. And here's something people often forget about T.I. T.I. had crossover appeal. He wasn't just trap. He was pop chart certified. And Whatever You Like jumped from 71 to #1. And that was very historic at that time. So here's my uncommon lens. 50 Cent controlled the streets and radio at the same time. T controlled the culture and cross markets strategically. One was intimidation marketing. The other was adaptability marketing. Round 4, we're going to talk about movies and the big screen presence. 50 Cent started in Get Rich or Die Tryin'. That was his own biopic. Then he had Righteous Kill with Pacino and De Niro, Escape Plan with Stallone, Den of Thieves, plus executive producing The Power Universe. He transitioned from rapper to mogul storyteller. Now T.I., ATL, classic, American Gangster, Takers, Ant-Man franchise. T.I. became Hollywood comfortable. But 50 built a production empire. That's a different level. And here's my uncommon takeaway. Acting is visibility. Producing is ownership. Ownership always wins long term. Round 5, the business mindset. This is where this thing gets real interesting. Because 50 Cent understood branding early. G-Unit, you got clothing, vitamin water, exit reportedly around like 100 million. He mastered leverage, controversy marketing, sharp value, strategic beef. But T.I. mastered positioning. King of the South, trap architect, ATL ambassador. He built regional dominance and expanded outward. They had different strategies, same hunger. My uncommon analysis, 50 played chess through disruption. T.I. played chess through credibility. Which strategy scales better in 2026? Now that's the real question. And here's my final verdict on this. So if we're talking biggest debut impact, 50 Cent. Most explosive commercial run, 50 Cent. Southern cultural architect, T.I. Consistency era, T.I. Business expansion into media ownership, 50 Cent. Crossover adaptability, T.I. So who wins? Depends on your metric. If you value peak dominance, you lean toward 50. If you value evolution and southern influence, you lean toward T. But here's my uncommon conclusion. The real winner is strategy. Because both of them understood something most artists still don't. Music is the entry point. Ownership is the exit plan. And if you're building today, you got to study both. Study the explosion and study the endurance. Because legacy isn't about who yelled the loudest. It's about who structured the longest. This is the uncommon path. And we don't just compare artists. We study patterns. So let me know in the comments, Trap King or Bulletproof Mogul. I'll see you next episode. Peace.